Hello everyone, this is Xander Tiron. We're back with Game 4 of the Reddit 1v1 Casual Tournament. In this battle we have on the blue team we have 24 armor OP with a South Korean mechanized deck. And on the red team we have Kalodsun with a North Korean general deck. Alright, so let's see where this goes. Okay. Alright. BTR 60Ps with price Bo-Chong-Su in them. VTT Hwasong-Chongs. The Strelabus. T72M looks like Kalodsun is going hard into Bravo off the bat. As for 24 armor, looks like it's got 3 K1s and KF and 2 pairs, KFV 4050 and KFV 25 with Bo-Chong-Su 85 in them presumably. And a KFV 90. Looks like he's going to be going hard into golf. He's probably going to be dropping that off that K111 in Echo. Well, I'm guessing that, let's see, up there. Got command infantry. I'm guessing he's going to be putting that into Charlie for the +2. T90S, T55 Recon, and some VTT Hwasongs. Strelabus with Bo-Chong-Su. Alright. Alright, so it looks like 24 armor is only going to be sending fairly light forces into Alpha and Bravo right off the bat. Looks like he's just got some variety of recon infantry, probably the Chuksungdae, whatever they're called. The elites. And it looks like he also has some Gongbyongs in K200s. Also looks like he's sending out some infantry to the top part of the map. Looks like he has recon infantry, and that could be SEALs in there. The SEALs, UDT SEALs. That's right here. No. Looks like we have some Ban Tank Fagos. The ATGM team's probably going to be putting them either in the buildings here or in the buildings here. They're really not very good ATGMs. Not very accurate, and I think they only have 16 AP. I have to double check that. But yeah, not very powerful. He's not Kalodsun's not bringing out a lot of recon or AA right off the bat. Oh yeah, it does have a Shulka. Alright. And said, well, these Strelabuses are handy. They're only Strelas, so they're not very accurate and they're not very powerful. Next fight. 40% accuracy. Oh, that's 4 HE, so it's still not good. 5 is good HE. But it could, against South Korea, at least for deterring helicopters, it's not bad. But against airplanes, it's not enough. We did bring out MD500 with the AGS-17. That could potentially be pretty powerful against infantry, though. It's only a 4 HP helicopter, so it's basically anything that can shoot at it's going to be dangerous to it. Oh. Looks like UH-60s are going for early position into hotel. And it looks like the K511 is going to be dropping off its recon infantry in the top of hotel as well. Oh, didn't point out, but yep, TOW-2 is out. So that's going to be a long-range deterrence. So yep. Anyway, as I was saying, the Fago M. So yeah, 40% accuracy. Well, so 2,500 meter range basically, 40% accuracy, 16 AP. It's dangerous. It can one-shot 2 armor vehicles, but that's not going to do it very cost-effectively. Oh. Shelkez and Hwasong-Chongs are putting fire on that UH-60P, but the SEALs did get away. I don't think that UH-60, yeah, it's not going to make it. Anyway, ooh, that's not Bo-Chong-Su, that is Yokyonde, 90. So they got the AKSU. I do believe that. There we go. It looks like it has carbine stats, and I have RPD. I can't really tell you how great of a machine gun it is comparatively. And the Type 69-3 that's not bad. It's not a bad AT launcher. It's only 10 rounds a minute. It's not a disposable one. Alright, so TOW 2s and KFE 90s are engaging some empty transports. K1s are pushing right up into Hotel, but they're going to be taking heavy fire from that T90S, and they're taking fire from the Shilka. MiG-29B's out. Oh, Peace Pheasant 2 is out as well. I think that MiG-29 is going to be able to take it out. Oh, nope. 2 stack of K2-63s wipe out the MiG-29. Oh, and the T90 went down. Didn't pay attention. Must have got whacked by the K1s at close range. Because yeah, at this range, K1s will be able to penetrate the front of a T90S, and they'll probably be doing a 2 or 3 damage per shot even. But yeah. Anyway, so that means 24 armor OP has basically taken the Golf and basically has a wide open Hotel. Meanwhile, lots of Bochangsu and Yakyonde are pushing through Bravo into Alpha, and 24 armor does not have a lot with which to stop them. But if he makes effective use of fire support, he could definitely delay them long enough to bring in some variety of reinforcements. Oh, AGS-17 is going to be shooting at something. Oh, it looks like it's going after K200. Oh, the Hixa Huigiban, however that's pronounced, are going after the T-72M. It's taking heavy damage and it's panicked. So these guys are, one's worried, one's calm. They're not very accurate to begin with, and they're almost out of ammunition. Susek Dio watching over here. Susek Dio up top here. Fiat 6616. I don't know. The Fiat. It's got a grenade launcher and autocannon though. If I recall correctly, they're both on the same turret, so they can't fire at once. They can fire one or the other, but not both, because a high-velocity autocannon and a low-velocity grenade launcher do have different trajectories. Alright, so Kalodsun's push through Bravo has stalled. And it looks like 24 armor is trying to consolidate his hold in Hotel. The Fiat's a handy vehicle. You don't get a lot of them per deck though, because they are very good optics. So you can't really spread them about like you can some other autocannon transports like the Sperrpanzerlux that Germany has, or the gold standard ones like the BRDM-3, or the what's the Japanese ones, the Hachinanishiki with the KBA-25. That's a fun one. LAV-25, that's another autocannon recon vehicle. Not very good because the Bushmaster is not very good in game. Okay, K5-111 is going on an adventure. That T-55 on flank security should be able to stop it, and MI4 with the sniper team in it. Looks like that's going to be doing flank security as well. T-72M is engaging K111. Yep, it's struck. Anyway, Fagos are out. Okay, yeah, looks like, I don't know. Kalodsun is bringing in reinforcements for Bravo, but it looks like he's definitely focusing in a Hotel because he doesn't want this flank to collapse. Fagos are putting fire on the M36s. Oh, they do get a hit in. Kills it. So that's 2 front and side. Yeah, that's easily one-shottable for the Fago. Okay, K111 managed to make it all the way to the reinforcement route, but T-55 does kill it. KFE-90 is blapping some transports by the looks of it. Yep. Fiat 6616 up on the flank. It's not sure where exactly he's going to be putting it. Yeah, it's going across the bridge, so he's probably going to try and get some very good recons so these guys are spotted if they fire. Oh, MI4 is going on an adventure by the looks of it. Of course, it's not going on it particularly fast. Interesting. Anyway, lots of ZSU 57-2s coming out. That's the vehicle tab one, so 5 front, 3 sides, so it's a decently tough target. However, it's good for fire. Actually, not even that good for fire support. All the ZSU 57s, they have a short burst length, so they can't really perma-stun things like some of the other things, like the M136 CS is probably the worst offender for that. Even I think the something like the Afghansky that the Soviets have is better at fire support just because it has a longer burst length. That's why I prefer the support tab type 80 SPAG against the ZSU 57 in the vehicle tab, just because it does have that 2800 meter anti-helicopter range, which does act as a fairly decent deterrent against helicopters. Something you can spread about and can take out most helicopters at ATGR. Basically, you can take out the helicopter or engage the helicopter from the same range the helicopter can engage it at. And you can get a bunch of these, so you can pretty rapidly chew through helicopters with the Type 80. Of course, not really something that's too relevant to this. KFE-25s are halting a clever flanking maneuver from these ZSDs. MI4 still trekking. Looks like he might be trying to get the sniper team across the river to spot reinforcements. Of course, the helicopter, if it goes across the river, the MI4 is probably going to be spotted by that Susek die. Alright, MI8 looks like it's going to be dropping off some command infantry into Bravo. And yeah, it does have the K263, but I don't think that's going to be able to get line of sight on that MI8. MI4 is landing there. I don't know if it's been spotted. I could obviously check that, but I don't feel like it. Either way, the sniper team is out, and they're going to be a pretty hard target to find. Either way. Alright, looks like 24 Armor is bringing out a command for Bravo. Okay, as for command, so 24 Armor OP does have a +1 point lead. He's had it for some time, because he's captured Hotel. I mean, not Hotel, he's captured Golf. So that's giving him +1. So he's 71 points versus Kalodsun's 2. MI4, okay, so if 24 Armor OP hasn't seen that MI24, I mean that MI4 now, he definitely knows it's there. So it looks like that's going to go down. Though the Young Shall Die are still out and about and potentially dangerous. Well, looks like we got more recoilless rifles as well as some Yongbyongs coming out. These guys not resupplied, so they only have 6 90mm rounds left for that M67. Oh, command vehicle coming out for Hotel, so it looks like 24 Armor is going to be trying to capping Hotel. Kalodsun has put his command infantry into Bravo. So that is tied up the acquisition. Looks like bow trunks who were trying to flank around, but they're detected and their vehicle got knocked out by a KFV-25, but they're still alive. T-72M is putting fire into them. It's missing though, because it's a T-72M. Oh, K1's moving out, and that's going to be able to knock out the T-72M without too much difficulty. KFE-25s are putting it to those Bo-Chong-Su. The sniper team's still kicking about. So if what is it? If Kalodsun was feeling brave, he could definitely run the sniper team over to these. That's just a command jeep even, so yeah, I can take him out pretty easily. Of course, he's probably debating, you know, possible CV snipe versus just the general utility of having eyes on the enemy reinforcement route. Or one of the routes that enemy reinforcements will be taking into the combat zone. There we go, that's a better way of wording it. Anyway, I think they're both building up a lot of forces here, especially 24 armor. I'm guessing he's going to try and do a push here. Or maybe he's just going to sit here and defend the command vehicle, because since he's counter-capping Hotel, that's given him his +1 point lead back, and that's going to force Kalodsun to have to attack Hotel in order to regain control of it. And 24 Armor is also going to be putting his K111 in there as well, his command jeep. So that's now giving him a +2 lead. So that's going to force Kalodsun to react, and that allows 24 Armor to dictate basically what Kalodsun's going to do. So he knows he's going to be doing something either in Bravo and or Hotel. Alright, looks like 24 Armor OP is making the first move. He's pushing his infantry through Bravo. So a lot of the Yongs went in first, and they're pretty useless against vehicles. Said the napalm launchers can definitely mess up 1 armor vehicles, but against 2 armor their utility decreases dramatically. B5 gets his bomb away, takes a hit from the Block 52, takes another hit, taking a fire, and it does go down. The Block 52 doesn't do anything, Peace Pheasant doesn't do anything, it's taking heavy fire, and it does go down as well. And the B5 bomb knocks out the command jeep. And now the only forces that 24 Armor has left in Bravo is a pair of KFE-25s. All of his infantry was eliminated. But he does have not insignificant forces in Alpha, and that should be enough to not stop Kalodsun's push, and it should be enough to delay it. That K1's on 1 HP. Oh, T90S is coming up. That should, yep, there goes that. Alright. And this group is completely out of ammunition. This one is opening fire. That's going to be dangerous to those transports, and potentially dangerous to the T-72M and T-90S if they can just peck them to death with that 1 heat damage every time. But they're not going to be able to do it reliably, especially now that they're worried. Yeah, just 1 team left. They don't seem to have line of sight on anything. Bo-Chong-Su are pushing through. The 860's trying to get some seals in there as fast as possible. This AGS is running low on ammunition. Big 29 is out, doing combat air patrol to discourage the 24 Armor OP from bringing out any Peace Pheasants. Meanwhile, so he has a Fiat and Susek Day team in Hotel from 24 Armor OP. I guess he really wants to spot these guys here. All the Bo-Chongs who've gone into the buildings, these Jix Hoggy Ban are going to go down very soon, and they do go down. K113 TOW 2 is out, but at these close ranges, the T-90S and T-72M are going to be within range to shoot it as soon as they spot that TOW 2 launcher. Which will be, you know, as soon as it fires. Oh, and only has 1 missile left. That's enough to kill the T-72M, but it's only going to do, let's see, it's 25 AP, so it's going to do like 3 damage to the T-90S, or 2.5 damage. firing on the T-72M. T-72M does shoot back, but it misses, and the TOW-2 doesn't. Oh, Block 52 seed is out. MiG-29 does evac bingo. And no radar AA, or really AA at all, so that Peace Pheasant 2 does have free reign. Does see the T-90S is... Oh. Looks like it lost line of sight on the T-90S, but it did try taking out the BTR-80A, but missed. Oh, T-90S is going down the ramp. That could potentially put it within line of sight of that Susek die. Oh, and it is spotted. It takes 2 missiles, which leaves it on 4 HP. Mi-4 cargo coming out along with some infantry to defend that T-90S. Or try and take advantage of what he thinks is an open spot here. Alright. If 24 Armor OP has another Peace Pheasant, he doesn't have one because otherwise he could probably kill that T-90S. He's probably wishing that Peace Pheasant 2 would reload faster. Or is trying to purchase another one, it's hard to tell. Assuming he actually has line of sight on the T-90S. Or he could just bring out a helicopter. That would work. Though you want to be careful he doesn't just fly it right over the infantry there. You want to circle around here. Of course, that sniper team here will probably spot it, which would give the T-90S advance warning. Meanwhile, So Chong-Su, 85, and SEALs are trying to clear out some Yuk Day and a ZSU-57. Oh, SEALs take out one VT T-323. They're taking heavy fire. Some M4A5s coming out. Not a particularly great tank, but it does have a decently punching gun when it hits. Only 45% accuracy, so it's not the most reliable tank killer. Oh, Peace Pheasant 2 is out. Oh, okay. Taking fire from a Pong J2, I guess. Yep. Alright, so the Mi-4 is landing and is going to be repairing that T-90S and resupplying it too. AH-1S is also out. Oh, it's shooting at... Guessing it's shooting at the T-90S. Oh, gets a side shot on it, kills it. Oh, but the MiG-29B and Pong J2 take out the Peace Pheasant. And looks like it takes out the Cobra as well as a UH-60, but it now has no more missiles, so it's going to be pretty vulnerable to that KF-16, and it does go down. Meanwhile, 24 Armor OP still has his +1 lead from countercapping Hotel. He's at 202 points to Kalodsun's 2. Oh, M36s and K1s along with those M48s are putting a lot of fire into Kalodsun's reinforcements. That's definitely stopping him from taking advantage of the position he's taken in Alpha. Well, Mi-25s and the MD-500 are definitely providing good fire support. Those SEALs are probably going to get chewed up by the grenade launcher and missiles. I mean rockets. And yeah. Now that Mi-25 only has the Fleta ATGMs, which are not very good. 35% accuracy, 20% stabilizer, 16 AP. It's dangerous to those M48s if they hit. But against the K1, it's not going to be too useful. Oh, it hit 2 missiles in a row. That's a miracle. Oh, and it misses. Alright. Mistral and K263 coming out from 24 Armor OP. Looks like he definitely wants to... Okay, so... the So Chong-Su and Gongbyang are pushing into these Bo Chong-Su, but they're taking heavy fire. That MD-500 with the AGS-17s is definitely hurting them. However, these Gongbyang with their flash miss rockets should be able to do a fair bit of damage to these Bo Chong-Su. At least so long as the MD-500 doesn't get a hold of them. of AA coming in, or some AA coming in, not really a lot. It'll be enough to deter helicopters at least. Another T-90S coming out. Looks like Kalodsun really wants to get Alpha. Which I guess makes sense. Attacking across an open field like this is a losing prospect though. T-72Ms along with some Tomahawk 4s and T-90S could potentially push through here, so long as the T-90S doesn't get whacked by Peace Pheasant. Probably be the biggest concern. Pong J2 is coming out. It is turned off so that, yep, got two of them, so it's turned off so radar is less, so it's less vulnerable to anti-radiation missiles area. I can speak properly. Alright, so the Mi-25 is putting the last of its rockets into these K-2000s. Not really doing a lot though. Those 57mm rockets are pretty underwhelming. Not very accurate, not very powerful. The 80mm rockets are much better. Same with the 70mm that NATO has, or Blue 4. Along with the 68mm snebs. Those are also quite fun. Alright, so K200 draws out fire from the infantry, and then all the fire support wipes them out. Apparently I can't talk anymore. Oh. That looks like number 48 went down. Or is it the... No, not the... it's a KM-136, whatever the... I can't... Words escape me. The self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. There we go. Anyway. Oh, TOW-2 firing on the T-90, and it does hit. Looks like it's got... It's about to fire off its last missile, but... Oh. Mistral is shooting at the MD-500. First one missed, but the second one did not. And now those Sochong Su-85 should be able to finish off these Bochong Su. T-90S does manage to pull back, and it looks like Kalodsun is going to try and repair that. Oh. Something was spotted here. Oh, the Choma was spotted. I think it's one-shotted by TOW-2. Su-7 BMK did a rocket run on the Sochong Su-85. However, it's now getting attacked by the KF-16C and goes down. Alright, TOW-2 is working these guys over. And there goes a T-72M. Lots more Sochong Su coming out. Mistral's getting in the building. That should be pretty potent against any helicopters. And any airplanes that stray over as well. Oh. Looks like Kalodsun is deciding to push here, but it's not going to achieve anything. Okay, and that is game. Alright, so 24 armor OP won with 287 conquest points to 2 and had 2,040 kills to 1,235 losses. Alright, so let's break it down. I'd definitely say that 24 armor won just due to better use of fire support, I'd say. That allowed him to definitely dictate a lot of infantry battles, except for the one in Bravo that he lost due to just being overwhelmed by a lot of infantry. As well, he definitely made good use of air, I'd say. Even if he didn't destroy the planes before they got their payloads off, he definitely made sure they didn't make it back to the airfield. As well, the fact that he managed to storm all the way through Gulf and get a position into a hotel allowed him to counter-cap that, which gave him good position to threaten the flank of Kalodsun, even if he didn't really take He didn't really press it. It allowed him to counter cap Hotel, which gave him +1 lead consistently. Though we'll say Kalodsun did a good job pushing into Alpha. It's just it's just hard to fight far away from your spawn is one of the things. So 24 armor could definitely bring in his reinforcements a lot quicker than Kalodsun could. That and a South Korean mechanized deck can just vomit out infantry in decent and pretty decent infantry fighting vehicles. Like the KFE 4050 is not the greatest. It's only 1 armor, and the grenade launcher on it's worse than the other grenade launchers in the game, but it's still nothing that can be ignored, and can definitely provide a lot of good fire support and can instant stun infantry at a pretty good rate. And the KFE 25 is also pretty solid. 2 front and side armor is not bad. Makes it so that the North Korean Bo Chong-su can't one-shot them, because they only have 14 AP on their RPG-7s. As well, the KBA-25 is definitely one of the better autocannons in the game. And yeah, that's it for the major points. I am Xander Chiron, and this was Game 4 of the Reddit Casual Tournament. You guys have a lovely day.